Now let's talk about Afghanistan, where the Taliban is becoming intolerant of an idea and the culture that does not fit with the orthodox mindset. In the war-torn country, the extremist group is imposing harsh interpretation of Islamic law through its inhuman act on the people of Afghanistan. Every other day, new videos are emerging and exhibit the real face of the Taliban. With the return of the Taliban's rule, people in Afghanistan are scared for their rights and lives. The Islamist group has broken its promises to safeguard women and protect human rights. The news of targeted killings and extrajudicial executions are coming every day from the war-torn country. The de facto rulers of the region are now attacking symbols of Afghan culture that define the Afghan identity. Just a few days back, in a viral video tweeted by a senior journalist of Afghanistan, Abdullah Komiri, a local musician can be seen crying in front of the Taliban, who burned all his musical instruments publicly, while the others can be seen recording the video of the miserable condition. This video in the public domain is from Afghanistan's Paktia province, where a Taliban militant is seen pointing a gun and laughing at the musician, while another is recording a video of the situation. This act by the militant group garnered a lot of criticism across social media, while there were many who stood in solidarity with the musician.
The last time they came to power, they not only banned music, smashed musical instruments, they also destroyed the Bamiyan Buddhas. Now, those symbols have already been destroyed. So, in the next time round, they were doing the next thing that is possible, that is, wherever they are looking at people playing musical instruments, they are humiliating them, beating them up, and in front of them, they are destroying all these musical instruments. And those videos where the musicians are crying because their identity, their instruments through which they earn their living, through which they keep Afghan culture alive, they are being smashed in front of them, by laughing members of the Taliban who are actually laughing about it. It's heartrending, but then we know Taliban does this. They did it last time and they are again doing it. So this is not surprising. It is cruel, it is saddening, but it is not surprising.
This viral video is just another addition to the list of inhuman drama by the Islamist group. Earlier, the Taliban had ordered a ban on all musical concerts at weddings and other social events. Even, they instructed the hotels to separate male and female guests in the wedding ceremony. Music in vehicles is already banned. The Taliban passed a series of controversial orders against women after they forcibly assumed power in Kabul. Last year, the Taliban had ordered the removal of all the banners and posters that featured pictures of women. Apart from all this, the Ministry of Virtue and Vice addressed a letter to all the women athletes wherein it directed women not to visit sports and health centers alone. The ministry recommended women to visit the places along with a male companion.
This time it was hoped, I don't know who hoped it, that since they had managed to make recruits among the Hazaras, among the Uzbeks, among the Tajiks, it would be an all-inclusive government, at least ethnically. It is now clear that the Taliban government that you see today, if you look at it ethnically, 55% of the population is not represented. And even the ones who are in power are basically members of the Haqqani network. So this is a government that is completely in the hands of the Pakistanis. So all this talk that it would be an inclusive government have proved false because the Taliban will just not share power with anybody.
The future of Afghanistan looks uncertain. A mist of uncertainty looms over Afghanistan and people in the country are now gradually losing their hope. Taliban have tried to assuage fears that their rule will be marked by the same level of brutality that became a hallmark of their previous stint in power. Common Afghan people are now fearful of what comes next.